Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to another one of my end of the year review things here on YouTube, courtesy of me, Venture Link. That's me. And like I said, this is a year in review, and well, you should know how this goes. This is the last almost full week of the year here. It's Sunday, December 27th, rather. Oh. But yeah, I always make these like in the last few days of the year, put it up on YouTube, reflect on my 2020 year, in this case. So yeah, before I get started, I just want to say, if it's your birthday, hey, congratulations and have a good one. Otherwise, I hope you had a good Christmas, Hanukkah, Ramadan, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. And I hope your 2021 is much better and hopefully much more productive than it was this year, considering what we've been through. So first and foremost, 2020, let's get the elephant out of the room. Take him out of the room right now and just say, with that whole coronavirus thing, it's been a living heck. Nightmare, shall we say. Economy's tanking, people losing their jobs, and all that. And personally, I'm still trying for my CDL. However, in light of this whole coronavirus thing, I was, wanting to drive school buses as a kid. Well, after seeing what just went down with that COVID, not anymore. It's not deemed essential. So that's part of why I don't deal with school bus driving positions anymore. So, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot I can rant on and on about COVID. However, I just want to keep the whole review thing to my personal experiences and not make this all about COVID. So let's just, move on to a positive thing. As you can see, I got me a brand new car. Toyota Corolla 2020. It's been a dream. Comes with the stick shift, 6-speed manual trans. Yep, all 6 speeds are right there. And there you have it, folks. There's a real quick tour of the inside of my 2020 Corolla. Excuse the mess. However, it is what it is. It's the life of a gig economy guy. So, yeah. Additionally, I did also purchase a van about a few months after this, which, was the point of, buying the van when I got this. Good question. If you see me on social media, let alone at times when I would post my gig economy work on the YouTube community feed, on my feed, well, you'll know why. People's big Beefosaurus Rex, as Ben Heck would say, Instacart orders, as well as Amazon Flex, Dispatch It, Roadie, etc. Not to mention take all the BS off of my brand new car. And, keep the miles low. Hopefully, I can still sell it for a pretty penny. If and when my hips decide they want to be like, oh, you're not getting in this car anymore, buddy. You're pretty much stuck to vans, pickup trucks, Dodge Santa Fe, and anything else with the similar ride height, as well as tank buses, metro buses, other city buses, depends on where I move to next, Greyhound buses, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm just having fun with this thing while I can. I did have a girlfriend, moved in with her, like near the end of 2019. I'm sad to say that, around March 3rd of 2020, we broke up. So, yeah, there's that. So, I'm glad she's happy. I'm glad I'm happy. I'm glad we're still friends. Yeah. So, it is what it is there. I've pretty much moved back in and still plotting my next move. For now, I'm just, running YouTube videos, doing gig economy stuff, just trying to make a living out here. I'm sorry I haven't, put many longer or more interesting YouTube videos up other than the last few ones about the wacky waving inflatable arm filling tube man and the Jimmy John's Kickin' Ranch jokes. So, I'm sorry that I haven't been doing that lately. However, most of it's laziness. The other part, too many people in the house, you know what I'm saying, with their blaring the copyrighted music, especially when I'm trying to do audio voiceovers or fix audio or edit my videos. I kind of got to have silence when I'm editing videos. This way I can have clear audio takes when I need to correct something, add something in, that sort of thing. However, I have been on the Facebook gaming. Just search up adventureoflinkmk2-gaming, just like it is here on YouTube. I've been doing some of that for a little bit. And yeah, same reason there why I haven't been doing that is the same reasons I haven't been making, more interesting content here on YouTube. I do have video ideas coming up, though. All that being said, there are video ideas coming up. It's just that I just got to move them off my phone and onto my computer and, start getting to work on editing. Speaking of computers, you all may remember the digital DEC PC project. Well, here's a TLDR version of what happened. And I'm going to, of course, go over it again in my part 2 of the digital DEC PC build. So, yeah, it's pretty much what happens when you buy cheap eBay motherboards with the Intel Xeon and your processor TDP is like 130, 150 watts. Oops. So, needless to say, the board's, on its last legs. But it is what it is. It still has a purpose. It still has, like if I want to get another digital DEC PC or tackle something similar project, yeah, like, Packard Bell. I think it's called Packard Bell Legend. And also for sure those corner Packard Bell PCs, if I want to tackle a similar project with that, I at least got a reference board so I can, drill holes, thread them and all that good stuff so I can mount a motherboard in and get those built up on YouTube. So yeah, I've been perfecting my craft, mounting holes and all that and getting ideas as to where I'm, screwing up and all that. So I'm just going to shut up about it here and say that I got another one, a Compact Desk Pro EN project that's also going to be coming up soon. So I'm going to go into more details when I've released both the digital DEC PC and the Compact Desktop Pro EN videos when I get them, filmed to put up on YouTube. Like I said, next project probably going to be, like I said, a Packard Bell Legend or one of those corner Packard Bell PCs. Ideally, that's what I want to tackle. That said, if anybody has any dying or dead mini ITX motherboards, or SFX, I think it's called. STX? Yeah, mini STX, my bad. If anyone has any one of those, but preferably an ITX that's dying or dead, hit me up in the YouTube comment box below this video. And I'll see about, getting it off of you, $0, 0 cents. I will pay the shipping as long as the shipping is reasonable. So this is pretty much going to be, for the most part, USA exclusive. So if you're in the USA and have a dying or dead mini ITX motherboard, like I said, hit me up in the YouTube comment box below. I'll take it off your hand, $0, 0 cents, and I'll pay for shipping. We can work something out, and I can have a dead or dying ITX board as a template. So that way, whenever I get, smaller, PCs, like say if I want to stuff a motherboard into an original Xbox or the Packard Bell Legend or get another digital DEC PC to screw around with. Yeah, I've got a proper motherboard to mount screws in and all that stuff. So yeah, I've got it, back up and running again. It's running rock solid. Yeah. And like I said, I'm still, doing gig economy work. I'm still trying to get my CDL going. I just got to wait another 8 to 10 months or so for all my wrecks in 2018 to clear off or start to clear off my wreck. It'll be like 3 years old where, it'll still count. However, it probably won't count as badly as it did before, especially when it comes to insurance. And then from there, as long as I can keep not wrecking, I'm going to try again for my CDL. Basically what happened there was that I had a little roadblock there because I got this huge, like, PlayStation 5 neck. 18 inches diameter. Yeah. More or less, I got sleep apnea. That's basically why I ballooned back up to, like, way overweight. But I still, don't look it. However, all the same, I do need to lose a good majority of it, though. So another thing I'm going to do for 2021 is a literal New Year's resolution, not in the way you think it is. Spoiler alert, it's called weight loss surgery. But of course, I'll still, have to get active in the gym and keep my hips going, which, as a TLDR there, and I can't believe I didn't mention this earlier about my hips, is that, I have trouble, going upstairs and all that, especially like apartment buildings, and I'm like on the 3rd floor, and I can have a bunch of stuff in my hands, and it's like I get like, say, 3 steps from being literally on the 3rd floor, and then my legs and hips is like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna fall or not. So needless to say, I got that looked at, and it ended up being my hips, the left more so than the right. So with that being said, you can probably see this Corolla gone in a few years, even with weight loss surgery, but I'm going to try to keep it as long as I can. And like I said, either sell it or, better yet, trade it up for a Highlander and maybe see about, putting a Sienna on the back burner or offer that up as trade-up fodder too. I don't know yet. Because I kind of like, the idea of having, a paid-for vehicle, a knock-around vehicle to do gig economy work. I mean, let's just face it, you're pretty much just putting your own vehicle at risk. More repairs, more money on repairs, more wear and tear, more miles, more depreciation. So my advice to you is to, get yourself a spare vehicle, like it's preferably one that's paid for, an older one, so you can knock around and do gig economy stuff. Of course, you'll be limited on stuff like Lyft and Uber passengers, which I think, is only like, say, 5 or 10 years at max for passengers. So, you'll be limited on that. However, for most other gigs, for the most part, they don't care. So, yeah, it is what it is. Looking forward further into 2021, I expect to have my own house. Been talking in talks with another girl, probably going to have another girlfriend. Yeah. So, yeah, just wish me luck in 2021, just like I'm going to wish you a happy and productive 2021 once again. And, well, that's pretty much all I got to knock out here. Except the fact that I went on another tangent. I forgot to say that because of this huge, like, Xbox neck here. I got sleep apnea and all that, and I'm on a CPAP, so, yeah. So that's pretty much, on the health-wise. Other than that, heart transplant, still rock solid. Solid ejection fraction, clean chest x-ray, clean cath lab, clean labs, no medicine changes. Yeah. So I'll be seeing you in 2021 with more repair stuff, more computer stuff, digital DEC PC round part 2, as well as the Compact Desktop Pro EN build. Until then, I'm Adventure Link. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to my 2020 year in review, all 13 minutes of it. And I'm going to sign off by saying, if you want to talk about your 2021 or, leave a comment if you want to, comment videos. But, if you want to be whiny about it, don't expect me to go light on you. You have been warned. Other than that, be sure to do all the other usual stuff, rate, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, ring that bell. Share the video with your friends, family, and all that. Medical bill donations are, as always, in the video description. Social media stuff is also in the video description. Please consider following me there and donating my medical bills. Any amount helps out, even $1. And we're going to sign off with the wise words of wisdom from Eric the Car Guy, reminding you guys to be safe, have fun, and of course, stay dirty. And as Eric O would say, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Until next we meet, farewell, and as my friend Anitra would say, TTFN, which stands for ta-ta for now. Have a good one.